Nikola stock is a 10-bagger. Welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance. We got to talk about this hydrogen truck company that everybody has been dumping on for the last couple of years. And the reason being is there was actually a fraud perpetuated by the CEO, wherein they tried to sell the public on this functioning hydrogen-powered truck, and they actually released video evidence. The truck was apparently driving on a highway. Well, come to find out, the truck actually was not functioning, and it was just pushed downhill. Let's go ahead and watch the footage now. So as you can see, we've got a truck that appears to be driving that's powered by hydrogen, right? Actually, no. They literally just pushed this truck downhill. But they made investors believe that this thing was actually being powered based on, hydrogen, which it just ran a stop sign too, oh, by the way. But it was a total fraud. So what happened is the stock, vertical lined back in 2020 during the clown market. And then ever since then, it's been on this huge, massive decline. And everybody's crapping on this company. Everybody's making fun of this company. But let me tell you a little thing about investing, ladies and gentlemen. What happened in the past is over. Stocks are priced based on future expectations. Yes, this company had some fraudulent stuff going on in the past. Yeah, it's down 63% year to date. But guess what? That is completely 120,000% irrelevant. As a matter of fact, I am massively bullish on this company, and I am putting about 10% of my family's portfolio into this stock. This is not financial advice. This is highly speculative, and this company could potentially go to zero. And if you want to invest in this stock, I would not put a lot of money into it. This is just me, okay? So the first thing that makes me bullish is analyst price targets. The price target for the stock is $45. That is a 375% upside. I don't know if you've seen like Carvana and stuff. Sometimes stocks that everybody think is dead, they can have a huge rally. Huge rally. And this thing is only $9.46, okay? It doesn't take a much of buying volume to push this stock into the 20, 30, 40, 50 range, even temporarily. And if it gets to the analyst price target, you're going to make a lot of money, okay? So everybody's crapping on this company because it has a bad rap because of this stupid video right here. However, there's some good things going on with this company. Very, very bullish indicators. First of all, the board approved a 1-for-30 reverse stock split of the company's issued shares of common stock. The reverse stock split will be effective on June 24th, 2024. Why is this bullish? Well, the company actually got a notice from the NASDAQ exchange that they were going to be delisted. And everybody freaked out about it because their stock price fell below $1. What Nikola did is do this reverse stock split, and guess what happened? Oh my God. Nikola Corporation received written notice from the NASDAQ Stock Market LLC informing the company, Nikola, that it has regained compliance with the NASDAQ listing rule 5450A1, which requires that companies listed on the NASDAQ Global Select Market maintain a minimum bid price of $1 per share. So all the short sellers, all the clowns, all the degenerates that were pushing this stock down, that were nakedly shorting the stock and were manipulating the stock price, they failed to account for the fact that Nikola could do a reverse stock split. And when everybody thought the company was doomed, it was going to get delisted and become basically a penny stock, traded over the counter. Look what happened. They did a reverse stock split. Oh my God, doom and freaking gloom, okay? So we're basically at peak clownery where people think this company is just completely dead. It's just over, right? I mean, they're about to be delisted even though they weren't. There was a fraud multiple years ago, but that's in the past. Well, let's look at some bullish indicators. The biggest one is that they actually have functioning hydrogen fuel cell trucks, and they sold 72 of them in Q2 2024. Which exceeds their sales guidance. Oh my God, they're starting to beat. Do you see the turnaround here? They wholesaled 72 Class 8 Nikola hydrogen fuel cell trucks above the high end of truck sales guidance of 60 units. For the first half of 2024, Nikola wholesaled 112 hydrogen trucks. It looks like they're growing deliveries year over year. So we had this huge catastrophe, apparently, where the company was going to zero. And now they're wholesaling more trucks, and they are crushing guidance. 72 in excess of 60 shows that there's a change in management that has propelled this company to be able to produce way more vehicles than they originally intended. This is a massive turnaround story, okay? What's the next thing? Electric vehicles aren't doing too hot, okay? Go look at Elon Musk. Go look at Tesla stock. The stock has gone up, but the deliveries have gone down. What is the alternative? Gas power? No. The only alternative is hydrogen fuel. Who is one of the leaders in this industry? Nikola, okay? And it's the other part of Nikola Tesla. There's Nikola and there's Tesla. If Tesla doesn't work, you're going to get the Nikola, okay? Next, we're going to look at the balance sheet. So everybody says Nikola's going to zero. Oh, you guys are so funny. Well, this is their most recent balance sheet as of March 31st, 2024. They only have $345 million of cash. Wow, do you have that, brokies? No, you don't. They have accounts receivable of $23,000, which is up almost, 25% from the prior quarter, which means they're generating more sales. They got a little bit of inventory and some prepaid expenses. They have total current assets of $469 million, the vast majority of which is cash, okay? So we go down and we look at their total current liabilities, $271 million. They have enough cash to pay off all of their current liabilities, their current debts. Not quite enough to pay off their long-term liabilities, but guess what? That's still a lot of money on hand, okay? They also have a very strong amount of long-term assets that they can use to generate the future production of Nikola trucks, okay? This is a decent balance sheet. This company is not going bankrupt within a year. And now that the stock price is $9, when they issue shares, they can get 30 times as much cash as they did before. So all they got to do is just issue more stock, okay? Now we go look at the income statement. This is where everybody laughs. Ha, 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 ha. This is the most recent income statement showing a decline, true, and showing a massive gross loss, true. But let's think about this. The gross loss is the revenue, the sales price of the trucks that they've sold, minus the cost to produce the trucks. When they are not producing a lot of trucks, you're going to see very high costs of revenues for truck sales. The reason you're going to see that is because the fixed costs of the factory are allocated amongst fewer trucks. But as they ramp up their truck production, the fixed costs of the factory are going to be spread out amongst more trucks, and you're going to see an improvement in gross profit. Nikola is going to massively vertical line their sales because instead of producing their gross profit, because instead of producing 60 trucks or delivering 60, they delivered 72, blowing guidance out of the water. Oh, but there was fraud 4 years ago, strongman. I don't care. Okay, just ignore the negative numbers. They can just issue stock. It's easy. Okay, it's just common sense. It's not hard. You just issue stock when you are burning cash. This company could last forever. Okay, they got in 3 months they burned just a little bit amount of cash, $115 million. Not much. I mean that's sustainable if they keep issuing shares, right? Because they can issue 30 times. They could generate 30 times as much cash. But they only burned a slight $115 million. And they only spent an additional $16 million on property, plant, equipment. So really not, I mean, like, people are like, oh my God, they're burning $115 million. You know, they're burning $130 million in the course of 3 months when you count in capital expenditures. And I say back to you, well, duh, it's a new company, okay? And they have, like, a decent amount of cash on their balance sheet. They're, just issue more stock or go into debt, okay? Maybe they'll even start doing buybacks pretty soon. I don't know. But overall, I'm massively bullish on this company, okay? I have never been more bullish on any other investment than Nikola stock. People are massively discounting the potential of this company when they're beating guidance. Yeah, the cash burn is, it looks like a big number, but, I mean, that's what happens with new businesses. Okay? Look what they did before. When they were burning cash, oh, they issued shares. Oh, they issued convertible notes, and that can sustain their operations. Okay? Stop being negative Nancy's. I could see this stock 10 bagging in the next couple of months. And when it does, I'm going to be laughing as I'm a millionaire, and you're going to be broke with your, I don't know, your VT or whatever. As a reminder, this was a sponsored video. This was a $50 video. If you want your own stock analysis video where I look over the financial statements, you can send me $50. You should also consider my book, Stop Being a Broke Loser. It's on Amazon. It's about $13, and it summarizes my entire investment philosophy. If you also want a one-on-one consultation, you can pay me $75 an hour, see the pinned comment below, and I will meet you over the internet face-to-face, and we will talk about whatever you want to talk about. I do not do stock price predictions, except for Nikola, of course. Have a wonderful day.